Welcome to Fragrance Wheel, your #1 channel for fragrance, fashion, and food. Oh, we're on. Welcome back to another edition of Fragrance Wheel, where we talk about fragrance, fashion, and food. Today, we're going to talk about fragrance. But before we do, check Boy's Fashions out. Check them out. That's my accent, a new accent to my clothing apparel. Yeah, I think it looks nice. Okay, but now let's get on with the video. We're going to talk about fragrances. And before we do, like, subscribe, and share the video. Because this one is going to talk about moving from winter to the springtime. And I know you want to scratch that spring itch. And you want to get there. So I have 5 fragrances that will transition you from winter to spring so you can scratch that itch. The first one is from the House of Whittian. And it is Healy. Now, Healy came out in 2018, and I consider Healy as a spicy floral. I think it's the 3rd in the line from the Velvet collection. I ain't want to spray myself in the eye. Really, really sexy. This is very nice. Guys, don't be afraid of florals because you got the spices that's going to anchor it. You got woods that's going to anchor it. Now let's get into the video. This is a woody, sweet and spicy fragrance with florals, and it's creamy. Some of the notes in it is like pink pepper, you got coriander, you got cinnamon, you got vanilla and amber. That's your sweetness, and amber also gives a powdery nuance. Terraflower, jasmine, and tuberose, that is your florals. And then you have the anchor, which is the woods. Your cinnamon, and not cinnamon, your cedarwood and your sandalwood. I can tell you that this is rich, it's tropical, it's floral, with dose of spices. Remember I told you about the coriander and the cinnamon and the pink pepper. And then it has hints of tobacco, just a hint of tobacco, but it also has that sweetness with that vanilla and that amber. Wow. The longevity on this is exceptionally phenomenal. This is like you on a tropical vacation, and you can tell that the blooms on the trees or the flowers, they're just popping out. And it's a real cool breeze that's coming across your tropical vacation. And I'm gonna tell you, if you want to scratch that itch, you have to look no further than the House of Whittian and the fragrances Healy. Moving on to the next one. Fact number 2, in no specific order, is from the House of Mind Games, and it is Checkmate. It's very beautiful. I've been wearing it out. I'm trying to tell you. I love Checkmate. Everybody else like all the other ones, so I'm kind of unusual. So Checkmate came out in 2022. Of course, it is a floral. It's a floral scent. But some of the notes I noticed is like Divana. It's a champagne note, but it's very brief, very fleeting. It comes and boom, it's gone. And then you have the Divana, you have the red currant, you have May rose, Bulgarian rose, and rose. And then you have magnolia. So you got those florals in there, but don't be afraid. Got something for you. Okay, it also has patchouli, and it has moss along with tobacco. Yes, that's all I gotta say for you. This is very nice. Okay, some people say that it's a feminine leaning scent because of the rose. Don't believe their nose. Believe what I'm telling you. Trust me. Yes, you do smell the rose. Straight out the cut, you get a blast of that champagne, it's gone. Then the rose, that sweetness from the rose jumps right on you. And it's like a vintage lemony rose. And you get that lemon aspect, that lemon nuance from that magnolia flower, magnolia. You get that lemon nuance from that. Oh my goodness. And you would think, just because you got that rose, people say, oh, it's feminine, it's feminine. No, it's not, because time that patchouli jump on it, that moss jump on it, and that hint of tobacco jumps on it. You got a real earthy, a manly scent. So I'm gonna tell you, this is a very beautiful makeup of a fragrance. And also you have that Divana, which give you that green nuance, and you have that red currant, which give you a hint of sourness. But it's well blended. All these nuances, all these notes are well blended. But when I come out, I would say it is unisex. It is definitely unisex because it's so well balanced. So if you really think you want to scratch that itch, this one will play some tricks on you. It starts out feminine, then the masculine levels out the femininity, and it becomes unisex. So remember, it is from the house of mind games, and it plays mind games on you. And the fragrance is Checkmate. The third one from my collection today is from the house of Mancera. It comes in this nice little bag, and it helps you to scratch that itch. From the house of Mancera, and this fragrance is Black Prestigium screw-up cap. Very beautiful, opulent bottle. Nice atomizer. Woo, yes, that was pretty strong. Nice winter, nice transition. So this, it came out in 2015, and you right off the bat you get bergamot, you get orris root, which give you like a earthy, powdery nuance. You have patchouli, which is sweet, and of course it can be earthy, definitely earthy. You have rose and violet, which give you that floral connection. You have the oud, the agarwood, and you have additional woodsy notes. And then you have leather and white musk. Now I'm going to tell you, this is a very potent fragrance. It's edgy with lots of earthy nuances, along with heavy woodsy and oudy notes. Remember, the agarwood is oud, so you have to be very gentle, okay, with this one. This is like a dark, delectable rose in your collection. And you know how rose, but if you make a sweet rose, nice and earthy with the green stems and everything, oh, my goodness, this is outstanding. Whoever made it, I don't even know who the perfumer is, but the projection and longevity is monstrous. It is. And I would say in your transition, be kind on your sprays, because this is very, like I said, this is very, very strong. So if you want to definitely scratch that itch and transition from the winter to the spring, I guarantee you can do it with Mancera's Black Prestigium. Don't say I didn't tell you. Okay, from the house of Alghabra, and this fragrance is called Bolshoi Opera Finale. Very beautiful bottle, and you probably can already tell that this is classified as a unisex. It came out in 2021, 2022, somewhere around there, and it's classified as unisex, but it leans feminine. So you have to hold your horses on this one. It's an acquired smell. I love it. Smells real good to me, I'm telling you. And this is Bolshoi. This is like orange blossom, ylang ylang. It has the sweetness of vanilla, and it has clementine. It has mandarin orange, of course. It has hyacinth, which it gives you a green aspect, real sharp green. And also it has white florals, jasmine, gardenia, and tuberose. Now, this is like yesteryear's dance, performance, and musical that soothes the soul. I just got to smell. Okay, and those citruses are fleeting, very quick. And that vanilla is not too sweet. It's just right to balance out the earthiness and the white florals. It just balances right out. And all this is coming from the Bolshoi Theater. Make peace and pleasure come together as you make that transition from winter to spring. Don't forget to scratch that itch. From the house of Alghabra, and it is Bolshoi Opera Finale. Here's my last one and my last fragrance that's gonna scratch that itch. And it's from the house of Argos, and it's called Fall of Faton. Fall of Faton. And it came out in 2023. Beautiful bottle, very beautiful. But the juice, and it is unisex, the juice, oh my, beautiful. You can tell right off the jump street, you have citrus in here. You got bergamot and you got lemon. And it smells so very well. I mean, well blended. And I don't really think they have a designation to this one, but if I had to guess, I would say smoky, a smoky citrus fragrance. That's what I would say, smoky citrus. Because unlike most citrus, this bergamot and lemon, it hangs around for a while. And I'm just like, that is unusual. Whew. And then it's taken over by the cardamom, pink pepper, and the warm ginger. And that cardamom and pink pepper give it like a smoky vibe. And that smoky vibe gets dark and deeper as you go into this fragrance. Then you're hit with lavender and labdanum, with some oud, with some agarwood, which is oud, and then a smooth taste, a smooth musk nuance. Nice, seem like white musk, to kind of like make it creamy. And then you have a animalic leather accord with sweet tonka. And when that sweet tonka anchors it down, it's anchored down. It is definitely anchored down. And then you have vanilla to sweeten it up just a little bit more. I'm gonna tell you, I can still smell the fruits, and I can still smell that smoky accord. It's a nuance in here from that labdanum and that lavender with a little touch, well, I would say that cardamom and pink pepper with that warm ginger gives it like a smoky, and that lavender and labdanum and oud takes it even darker, a darker smoky aspect. Now I'm telling you, this is definitely wearable, and it is so, I always say beautiful, but it's so beautiful. It is so good. I can't say no other words for it. This looks like this fall of Faton pays homage to a Greek god who caused distress upon himself. And I'll leave you with this. You can tame it, or it'll tame you. So my last one from the house of Argos, fall of Faton. That's all I have to give you right now. And just remember, don't forget to hit the like, to subscribe, share this with somebody else who can have fun with this content or who might just be interested. You never know. So remember, when you're not having a good day and you need someone to talk to, but your friends won't call you back, all you got to remember is fragrance will. And we'll see you on the next episode. I look forward to it. Peace.